Okay, for your Cezanne project, you're going to need the following things: your oil pastels and a piece of black paper. It's also a good idea is to have a messy mat to put under your work so you don't wreck your parents' table. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing you want to do is get out your dark black oil pastel to make your shapes. Remember, Cezanne's work was all about shape. So let's start with a bowl. Maybe do a curve for the top of your bowl, press down hard, and maybe you'll see it in the video, maybe you won't. We'll try and hope you can. Now, do the sides of your bowl. Remember, they're a nice curve. Bring it down and make your shapes nice and big so they take up a lot of your paper. You will be coloring these in with oil pastels, which are really thick. Next, I'm going to suggest you put your apples or pears or whatever is in your bowl next. Remember, you can't see the whole apple. When you were little, you would have just drawn the apple sitting on top of the bowl. But now, make it so part of it is hidden. Put the things up close first. Put some nice shape in there. And what do you see in the background? Just a little bit showing. It's a little bit like the hop-over trick. Next, let's put a picture or a tall thing in the background. And it might even be hidden a little bit by the bowl. So look at your shapes, draw the shapes you see. Press down hard on that black pastel. And if you are a person who is nervous and gets upset when you make a mistake, you can plan this first with a pencil and it'll show up nice and silver. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, just a nice shape. Maybe you're going to add a little handle to the picture. Great. And the last thing we need is the table. And you're going to do that with a hop-over trick. Line starting the edge, hop over, and finish your line. And now it's time for some color. You can make these whichever color you want. But the one thing that would be nice is to be like Cezanne and blend some different shades of a color. So if I'm doing a green bowl, for instance, I would have light green and dark green. If I'm doing a blue bowl, I might have some dark blue, light blue, and maybe even some purple. And when you put your oil pastels on, remember to make it your strokes curved like the bowl is. If you curve it, it's going to look more realistic. So maybe some darks. Put in your darks, and remember to press down hard to get some nice thick texture so it looks like it's made out of oil paint, like a real Cezanne. Press down. And these are the hands of my daughter, since mine is broken right now. So she's going to press down. My guess is she's going to put some light green in there. And then after that, we're going to put it on fast forward so that you can see how the whole thing is put together without having to spend your whole morning watching us work. Notice how the light green blends with the dark green. She put a little bit of light green over the dark, and that makes it look good. So stay tuned. We're going to keep going and come back to you later. Okay, so now that you've done your bowl and your vase, it's time to do the fruit inside your bowl, if that's what you've chosen to do. So remember, Cezanne didn't color his apples just one shade of red. It had some yellow, some red, maybe some oranges, maybe some green. Think about where the light shines on your fruit and put those colors in. Add a little red, maybe some lighter yellow, green. What's going to look nice to you? Try to make it look like a Cezanne oil painting. Okay, stay tuned. We'll fast forward for you. So we're kind of done, and it's up to you to pick the colors you want for your tablecloth. Do you want to color in your background, or do you like that nice dramatic black background? Have fun, take your time, and don't forget to go to Add Response and send me a picture of your work. I can't wait to see it. Bye-bye.